Strati Alimonos.
You look so smart when you put on your glasses. Like the professor on Gilligan's Island.
Well, these were purchased from $1 for $1 from the shop just behind us. And but however, they are quite good glasses of Foster Grant. And,
are you gonna have a beer tonight?
I don't think so. I think I've had enough. And I woke up thinking, what a beautiful thing you have done by the YouTube video.
What's the most beers you've ever had all at once, like in one day?
Oh, my father was a workaholic, and he drank 2 6-packs of Budweiser almost every day. I thought it was too much. I don't know how many I've had, but I was a KIPS regular in Berkeley, and most of my buddies were chemists, astronomers, mathematicians.
You went to Berkeley?
I didn't drink any more than they did. On occasions, I did.
Press that again.
I called Edward Teller once. I was pretty loaded, you might say.
Who'd you call?
Edward Teller, the father of the hydrogen bomb. My friend.
Whoa.
But anyways, I would talk to Mrs. Teller most of the time. And she'd always tell me, call him after he has his dinner. He's always in a better mood. All right. And we talked. I love the guy. I love him a lot. But back in those days, the idea of hierarchical cosmology, like C.V. Charlier, was far out. They were simply interested in developing the hydrogen bond. And what I was doing was, I mean, the professors looked at me like I had a very large head and a lot of empty space in it. They weren't interested in hierarchical cosmology. I was, always, since childhood. And if you look at the website, you'll see that Margot Einstein identifies that it was on April 18th, the day her father died. She says in her letter, I like so much the way you talk about the atoms and the structure of the law of nature and the structure of the universe. You can see that, and it wouldn't have happened if she wasn't her and Helen Dukas were not receiving terrorizing phone calls at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. And Freeman Dyson called me. I delivered Margot flowers on April 18th because that was the day when I was 9 years old, 1955, that I conceived the possibility of the atomistic hierarchy. And gravitation was the only field globally present because of my experiments with magnets when I was 4. And, but that's a beautiful point of something terrible that happened to Margot Einstein and Helen Dukas. And I would not have sent her the flowers had I not read Rasputin Science and the Transmogrification of Destiny in the International Journal of General Relativity and Gravitation. So you see, if you act positively, always positively in dire situations, it may take 40 years, 41 years to get the truth out, but it really comes out, as my Uncle Steve told me.
Uncle Steve.
My uncle.
Let's dedicate this video to Uncle Steve.
Stephen Pellegrino. I have his Christian name, Stephen.
Are we at the Tropicana?
Yes.
That's where we want to be.
Okay.
Thank you, Timothy.
You're welcome, Strati.